Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good
Good
morning,
morning,
everyone.
ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. All of you be ready with your copy. We will have a written revision today.
Okay, ma'am.
Chapter 4.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm just waiting for you all.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
These questions are very important, children. So please do it seriously. I will be writing on the blackboard. Question is, Now, all alkalis are bases, but all bases are not alkalis. Justify this statement. Next question is, state the difference between neutral, acidic and basic salt. Give one example of each. Third is, describe an activity with the diagram and all. Describe an activity to show that solution of salt in water can conduct electricity. First, complete these three questions. Then we will have two more questions. One is chemical equation and one is activity. Whether which can help you decide whether a given solution is acidic or basic. That I will write. First one you all have noted down, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
So first one
Yes,
is
ma'am.
very important question. Please just all of you go through it. Suggest an activity that can help one to decide whether a given solution is acidic First sentence should I learn? Second question?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Given solution is acidic or basic in nature. Okay, complete this much first. Do it.
Ma'am, can you read the third question?
Third one, write down. Describe an activity. Is it not visible? Ruko. Describe an activity to show that solution of salts in water can conduct electricity. Is it okay? Describe an activity to show that solution of salts in water can conduct electricity. Complete it now.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. Bolo.
Ma'am, in question number 2, state the
Bolo.
difference. Ma'am, in the question number 2,
Between.
state between
State
what
the
is written
difference
after.
between.
Yes, ma'am.
Between. State the difference between neutral, acidic and basic salt. Neutral, acidic and basic salts. Give one example of each.
मैम प्लीज एडजस्ट द कैमरा राइट साइड वाला नहीं दिख रहा.
Is it okay now?
Yes ma'am.
अब is it?
Yes ma'am.
चल, ठीक है. जहाँ दिक्कत होगी पूछोगे.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, children. Those who have joined late, we have one question answer revision. First question although I will rub. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
First one, E1 from the book. All alkalis are basics, but all bases are not alkalis. Justify this statement. This one you have to do. And second, third, and fourth is on the blackboard. And please try to do by your own effort. Don't just take the help of the book. Just judge yourself how much you have learned. First question, all of you have completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
From then you all just tell the first answer.
Ma'am, can I answer?
Ma'am, can I
Ma'am,
answer?
Can I,
can I?
Shivam Raj?
Can I
Ma'am,
answer?
can
I
I
answer?
Ridhima?
May I?
Ma'am, can I Ridhima?
Ma'am, can I, Shivam
Ma'am,
Raj?
can I, Ankur Anand?
Ma'am, can I?
Kumari?
Ma'am, may I, Shivam Raj?
Ma'am, can I Priyanshu?
Shivam start the first answer.
Yes, ma'am. All alkalis are bases, but all bases are not alkalis because only such bases which are soluble in water is called alkalis.
Yeah, give one example. Always write an example.
Ma'am, can I say the example?
Example, sodium
Ma'am, can
hydroxide is alkalis because it is soluble in water, but potassium hydroxide is not alkali because it is not soluble in water.
Okay, very good. Now, Regina,
Ma'am, can
Yes,
I?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
which one will you say? Second or this one? You will repeat this one.
Ma'am, I will say the answer of second one.
Okay, then tell.
State the difference between neutral, acidic, and basic salts. Give one example of each. Neutral salts. Salts which are formed by the reaction of a strong acid and a strong base are known as neutral salt. Example, sodium chloride. Acidic salt. Salts which are formed by the reaction of strong acid and weak base is known as acidic salts. Example, ammonium chloride. Basic salts. Salts which are formed by the reaction of weak acid and the strong base are known as basic salts. Example, sodium acid.
Okay. Next, Abhigya,
Ma'am, can. Yes, ma'am.
you
Ma'am,
tell
third
the
one. Describe.
second question.
Ma'am, second question. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, acidic salt. The salt formed by an strong acid and a weak base is called acidic salt. Example, NaCl. Neutral salt. Neutral salt, the salt formed by a strong acid and a strong base is known as neutral salt. Example, AlCl3. Basic salt, the salt formed by a strong base and a weak acid is known as basic salt. Example, ON.
Sodium acetate. Okay. Next,
Yeah.
Angel. Angel,
Yes, ma'am.
you tell me the second question, second answer.
Okay, ma'am. First, neutral salts. Salts which are formed by the reaction of strong base and acid. Example, NaCl. Acidic salts. Salts which are formed by the reaction of strong acid and weak base. Basic salts. Salts which are formed by the reaction of weak acid and a strong base. Example, CH3COO and A.
Okay, very good. Next, Daniel.
Yes, ma'am.
Daniel is there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you tell me the third answer. Are you ready to answer? Have you written?
Yes, ma'am.
Who has the third answer?
Am I? Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am,
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 Ma'am, can I?
Okay, just Ankur is there. Okay, wait,
Yes,
wait a
ma'am.
minute. Wait. Let me see who all are. Gauri, you tell me the third answer.
Yes, ma'am. Take a beaker and fill in a half water. Dissolve some common salts in this water. Connect two graphite rod with a two terminal of a battery with a 0 watt LED bulb in between as shown in a picture. Now dip this graphite rod in a solution of sodium chloride. The bulb starts glowing, indicating the flow of electric current. They show that a solution of sodium chloride can connect electricity.
One thing you have missed, you have not said about materials required. Say materials required because you are writing activity now. So
Yes,
you will
ma'am.
say
The materials required beaker, 1 0 watt LED bulb, and a salt and a graphite rods.
salt, sodium chloride and water. And of course wire. Okay? Next,
Yes,
who is ready to answer this question?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I, Hana Kumari?
Ma'am,
Can I, Ankur Anand?
Ma'am, can I?
Ankur. Okay, Ankur you can. Okay, afterwards Hani will get the chance.
Ma'am,
Ankur,
which question?
question is, describe an activity to show that a solution of salt in water can conduct electricity.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, materials required. Ma'am, water, common salt, beaker, and 2 graphite rods and a 0 watt LED bulb. Procedure: take a beaker and fill it half with water, and then add some common salt in it. Then connect the two terminals of a battery with the wire and the 0 watt bulb. Now dip these two graphite rods in the solution of salt and water. The conclusion will be that the bulb starts glowing because salts conduct electricity in it.
Okay. Next, Hani,
Yes, ma'am.
Hani, please come.
Yes, ma'am.
The same question.
Okay, ma'am.
Describe an
Material-
activity to show the solution of water in salt and water can conduct electricity.
Material required: a beaker, common salt, bulb, 0 watt LED bulb. Procedure: take a beaker, add some sodium chloride in it, and connect two graphite with two terminals of battery with 0 watt LED bulb. Now dip this graphite into the sodium chloride. What you observe that this bulb start glowing. This is because uh, uh, water of salt can conduct electricity.
Okay. Conclusion point also you are, although you all are telling, but give it a point that we conclude that salt, when it is present in water, when it is added in water, it can conduct electricity. Clear? Point wise, it is better to mention. Okay, next who is going to answer?
Ma'am, can I
Can
answer?
I Mannat?
Ma'am, can I Simon?
Ma'am, give the Prakash.
Ma'am, can I Mannat?
Ma'am, may I give the Prakash?
Ma'am, can I
Okay, Sneha.
Yes, ma'am.
Sneha, you are not ready?
Materials required: beaker, graphite rods, battery, LED bulbs. Take a beaker and fill it half with water. Dissolve some common salt, sodium chloride, in this water. Connect two graphite rods with two terminals of battery with a 0 watt LED bulb in between as shown in the figure. Now dip these graphite rods in this in the solution of sodium chloride. The bulb start glowing, indicating the flow of electric current. This shows The solution of sodium chloride can conduct electricity.
Okay, very good. Next.
Ma'am, can
Ma'am,
I
may I
Vidya?
Divya Prakash?
Ma'am, can I Simon?
Ma'am, may I Divya
Can I
Prakash?
Ridhima? Can I?
Can I
Divya
Ridhima?
Prakash.
Ma'am,
Prakash.
can I Shanvi?
Wait, all of you will get chance. Divya Prakash was asking from very long time. Divya
Yes, ma'am.
Prakash. Bolo.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Materials required: beaker, graphite rods, bulb, and water. Procedure: take a beaker half filled with water and have a mixture of sodium chloride. Connect these two graphite rods with the bulb. Now dip the graphite rods in the solution of sodium chloride and pass electricity. This shows that solution of sodium chloride can conduct electricity.
Okay.
Ma'am, can I Diksha?
Ma'am, can I Abhigya?
Ma'am, can I Priyanshu? Ma'am, can I Shanvi?
Ridhima?
Ma'am, can I
Ma'am, can I
Priyanshu?
Can I Ridhima?
Ma'am, can I Priyanshu Kumar?
Ma'am, can I Abhigya?
Tanvi will come forward.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
All
which
of you
question?
please come on the screen.
Ma'am, which question?
Third one. Describe an activity to show that a solution of salt in water can conduct electricity.
Okay, ma'am. Material required: a beaker, water, common salt, battery, 0-watt LED bulb, and graphite rod. Proceed. Take a beaker and fill it with water. Dissolve some common salt in this water. Connect two graphite rod with two terminals of battery with a 0-watt LED bulb in between. Now leave this graphite rod in this solution. Conclusion: the bulb start glowing after this activity, indicating the flow of electric current. This shows us that the solution of sodium chloride can conduct electricity.
Okay. Next is
Ma'am, can
Priyanshu.
Priyanshu Kumar?
Priyanshu,
Yes, ma'am.
fourth question you will tell. Tell me the fourth one. Suggest an activity that can help one to decide whether a given solution is acidic or basic in nature.
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I?
I have told Priyanshu. Priyanshu, are you ready?
Ma'am, can I?
Wait a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell the
Ma'am.
fourth question? Suggest
Yes,
an
ma'am.
activity
Acidic, ma'am. Take some lemon juice in a
whether a given solution is basic in nature. Quick.
ma'am.
Otherwise, I'll give some other. You just speak, don't show me. Okay, I think he is not ready. Rishabh.
Ma'am, acidic. Take some lemon juice in a.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I?
Simon?
Ma'am, can I?
Can I Simon?
We all will get the chance. Simon, next you will get.
Ma'am, can I?
Rishabh,
Yes, ma'am.
bolo. Fourth question.
Ma'am, same question.
Fourth one.
Hello.
Question is suggest an activity that can help one to decide whether a given solution is acidic or basic in nature.
To show that a solution is acidic in nature, take a beaker and fill it some lemon juice, and take a blue litmus paper and dip the blue litmus paper in it. The color of blue litmus paper changes to red. This shows that acid is present in a lemon juice. Second, to show that the given solution is basic in nature, take a soap solution in a beaker and take red litmus paper. Dip the strip of red litmus paper in it. The color of red litmus paper changed to blue. This shows that
soap base is present in a soap solution.
Okay, correct. Next,
Can I Priyanshu?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can
Ma'am,
I?
Simone. Ma'am, Simone.
Priyanshu, just now I told you you are not responding.
Ma'am, due
Bolo,
to
if you
network
are ready,
problem.
speak quickly.
Can I?
Yes, ma'am.
Priyanshu,
Acidic, take some lemon juice in the petri dish and dip a strip of blue litmus paper in it. The color of the litmus paper changes to red due to the presence of base. Ma'am, basic. Take some soap solution in the beaker and dip a strip of red litmus paper in it. The colors of litmus paper change to blue. This happens due to presence of base in the solution.
okay. Now Simon. Next chance,
Yes,
Simon.
ma'am. Yes,
Bolo.
ma'am. Activity 1. Material required. Lemon juice, petri dish, blue litmus paper. Process. Take some lemon juice in a petri dish and dip a strip of blue litmus paper in it. The color of blue litmus paper changes to red due to the presence of acid in a lemon juice. Activity 2. Material required. Soap solution, petri dish and a litmus paper. Red litmus paper. Process. Take a litmus.
Mannat. Mannat, please come forward.
Yes, ma'am.
Bolo, jaldi bolo. Same
Okay, ma'am.
question.
Take some lemon juice in a petri dish and dip a strip of blue litmus paper in it. The color of present acid in the lemon juice. Take some solution in prejudice and dip red litmus paper in it. Color litmus paper change to blue. This happened due to presence of base in soap solution.
Okay. Now children, just I am discussing your next homework. Chapter 5 is in your final term. Chapter 5.
No, ma'am.
No, it is omitted. So we will discuss chapter 6 in our next class. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. After that, I think Abhigya was very much interested. Abhigya, आप बोलिए इस question को.
Ma'am,
Fourth one.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, suggest an activity that can help neutrals. Ma'am, activity first. Ma'am, first we have to find the acidic medium. We have to take some lemon juice in a petri dish and dip a strip of blue litmus paper in it. The color of the litmus paper change into red. This shows us that the lemon is an acid. Ma'am, activity 2 for finding a basic medium. We have to take some soap solution in a petri dish and dip a strip of red litmus paper in it. The color of litmus paper change to blue. This and this shows that the soap is a base.
Okay. Next, Anshika.
Can I?
Anshika Sagar.
Yes, ma'am.
Bolo.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, first take some lemon juice in petri dish and dip a strip of blue litmus paper in it. The color of litmus paper change to red due to the presence of acid in the lemon juice. Second, take some soap solution in petri dish and dip the strip of red litmus paper in it. The color of litmus changes to blue. This happened due to the presence of base in soap solution.
Okay. Now your homework will also be to practice question number 3, right? Chemical equations also. Clear? You practice it 2-3 times. Ridhima, you can continue this answer.
Okay, ma'am. Suggest an activity to show that whether a given solution is acidic or basic in nature. To show the activity of the acidic medium, we required a material, that is lemon juice, petri dish, and blue litmus paper. Now we have to take lemon juice in a petri dish and dip a strip of the blue litmus paper. The color of the litmus paper changes into red due to the presence of the acid in the lemon juice. Now, to show the activity of the basic medium, the material required for it are soap solution, petri dish, and red litmus paper. Now, take some soap solution in a petri dish and dip a strip of red litmus paper in it. The color of litmus paper changes into blue. This happened due to the presence of base in the soap solution.
Okay.
Ma'am, completed.
Okay. Now,
Ma'am, can I?
Pushkar Raj. Pushkar Raj was also raising his hand. Pushkar Raj.
which question?
Wait,
Yes, ma'am.
wait.
Ma'am, question number 4.
Yes, question 4.
Activity 1 and a strip of blue litmus paper in it. The color of litmus paper changes to red due to the presence of acid in the lemon juice. Activity 2. Take some soap solution in a petri dish and dip a strip of red litmus paper in it. The color of litmus changes to blue. This happens due to the presence of base in the soap solution.
Okay. Okay, children. So I think we have come to the end of the class. Time is up. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Pay
ma'am.
attention on your homework. होमवर्क पर ध्यान दोगे सब लोग और उसको करके आओगे and please practice your chemical equations. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.